Again from the UMass Boston Entrepreneurs, and today I'm just going to be going over 3 quick topics for how to get more traffic to your content using 3 methods that you may not already be using. So let's just go ahead and get started. I'm going to be showing you 3 examples. The first example will be with Pinterest, and one of the ways we share Pinterest or share content to Pinterest with FilterGrade is just simply by with including our articles and just sharing them to Pinterest with a good caption, and then to one of our boards that either we've created or a board that we're adding to elsewhere on Pinterest. This is just a really good way to get your article images out there. That way, they're not only living on your site, they're covering more real estate on the web. And Pinterest is a place where a lot of people go to find new things. So when you have all your content, stored on your own site and also on Pinterest, it's just another platform where you could be getting, traffic to your website. So having the dual kind of traffic flow is much more helpful than just having one stream. So never underestimate Pinterest, because a lot of people think, oh, they might not use it personally, so nobody else uses, but that's not really the case. Pinterest is actually a really good source of traffic. The next source we'll be going over is on Twitter. So Twitter is a place where I share a lot of my YouTube videos and things like that. And for Twitter, for any type of marketing, but Twitter especially, I really try and focus on just being quick and to the point. I don't try and talk about too much what's going on in the video or things like that. I just like to use it as kind of an update stream. So anytime I drop a new video, I include a few photos, the link, and literally just the words, new YouTube video, because people want to know when something new is coming out. And as you can see, this gets some retweets and some likes. So as long as it's getting engagement and growing in engagement, I think that's always something to be wary of. And moving forward, the last form of traffic for your content that you might not be using could be Reddit. So this is a post that I made on my Reddit account into the Polaroid subreddit. And as you can see here, I didn't post a link to begin with. I just posted a simple photo. This is a strategy that I use. I try and post a photo into any random subreddit daily, so that I can try and see what subreddits work for me, see what don't, and see what gives me engagement, and see what are just there for the upvotes. And so the Polaroid subreddit is actually pretty good for me. So I went ahead and I post a photo with a short caption and what camera I'm using, and in the comments there was actually some good engagement. Some people asking me questions, some people giving me feedback, and then at the bottom you can see somebody even asked what's the process for using or for presenting the Polaroids. And I actually, like I had promoted before in this, um, well, this is a different video, but regardless, to say I have a video already for the question that they had asked, so now I use that as a stream to get this person that's asking me a question directly to my content, as opposed to having to link to someone else or refer to a different article. So this is always a really good way. I didn't push it in their face. I showed them a good picture, and if they wanna engage with it, they can. If they don't have to. But it was never like I was pushing something on them. I waited until, someone reached out to me and said, "How did you do this?" And if I have the ability, then I'll give them that resource. So this is always something to stay um, thoughtful of when you're using Reddit. Be posting into subreddits that you have, information about, or you have resources for, so that you can kind of tie it back into whatever you're working on, rather than it just being um, kind of an entertaining platform. So in conclusion, there's Pinterest sharing, there's Twitter sharing, and then there's also many different strategies you can use on Reddit. I don't think you should undermine or underestimate any of these marketing strategies. I think they're all really valuable. So make sure you keep those in your arsenal. If you have any questions or comments about my 3 tips today, please feel free to leave a comment. Also, be sure to follow us on Instagram and stay tuned for more videos. Thanks. Have a good one.